Hi, my name is Helen. Welcome to my art room, where I'd like to share with you what has inspired my images and creative writing. I've been on an exciting journey exploring archaeological sites, myths and folklore, and this is an ancient history of art centred on women for people who are intrigued by transformative fables and would like to translate them into modern myths to inspire the future.
Cecile was only too pleased to oblige and run alongside the lake with her single spectacle held to a good eye, while reading out a spell that stood every chance of redirecting the waters and compromising the sluice gate. All was going well until a young couple charged up behind her, making a terrific din about the draining lake, and they ran straight through Cecile's ghostly form. This sudden whoosh caused Cecile to somersault. Her notebook spun from her hand, and her single spectacle splashed into the running water. Cecile knew she must finish her incantation that instant and grabbed her book, lying open, apparently at the right page, to read out the blurry instructions. She could just about see as she tumbled to a stop. On hearing a lady's whoop across the water meadows, Henri took a moment to dash over, only to see Cecile's wig and big bowed hat in a bush. Then her arm popped up, which was stuck up straight, holding her notebook aloft, while she was sat plonked, her gown puffed round like a pudding. Henri dared not think what might have happened. In a lofty voice, Cecile inquired if the flow of the water was slowing. It wasn't. Listening, she realised she could no longer hear the noisy couple who'd knocked her over. Cecile squinted again at her notes and knew immediately that something was very wrong. The muddy page she'd just read from wasn't quite right for the job in hand. In fact, peering closely, Cecile felt a sudden chill. The pages had flipped forward and she was reading from an entirely different place, and this meant the incantation she'd cast was very strange indeed. She turned to Henri and bit her lip. "I heard quite a racket just now. Can you see who it was and where they are?" "I can't see anyone," said Henri, "apart from a frog and a hedgehog who were acting in a rather odd, confused manner." Cecile made a nervous giggle and confessed to Henri how she'd fumbled her spell, and most probably she might have done something to upset the frog and the hedgehog. "Change them back!" cried Henri. Yes, but I really need my spectacle to do that properly." And she pointed down to the running water. So now you know how the sad state of affairs for the frog and hedgehog came about. They couldn't see or hear Cecile and Henri, and so they had yet to work out what had happened. But we must not underestimate the ingenuity of Henri. In his commitment to help the residents of Lalande, he has formulated another stratagem to solve matters, and this involves Michael Petherick, who is interested in panning for gold. Henri has sort of nudged Michael to pan in the stream in a place where not only he might strike lucky, but coincidentally he might recover something else that glitters, namely a single spectacle belonging to Cecile. Then she can reverse her discombobulated spell, and our young couple can get on with married life. The only thing is, the frog has already found Cecile's spectacle, and being unaware of its significance to himself, the frog took the spectacle to the greenhouse to hide it under a flower pot next to Isabel's mirror. You see, when he has the chance, he likes to admire his reflection while wearing his crown. And if he dons the spectacle, it makes him appear very jaunty, devil-may-care, and almost twice his size in the mirror.